Hello, and welcome back to Sick Myth. I hope you're all doing well and enjoying your summer. It's been a few weeks since my last video, and I appreciate your patience. At the time of making today's video, I've officially surpassed 100 subscribers. So thank you all for subscribing to the channel, liking and commenting on my videos. I really appreciate it. I hope you'll find today's video to be informative and fascinating. But most of all, let's just have some fun with this one. I got something really special in store for you today. So sit back, relax, grab your favorite soft drink or cocktail. I hope you're as thirsty as I am. Please enjoy. Lemonade, the ultimate summer refreshment. Water, lemon juice, and sugar. A beloved beverage around the world. Simple and refreshing. Iced tea, tasty and invigorating. Numerous health benefits in unsweetened tea. Diverse and innovative flavors. Convenient and enjoyable year-round. So, what if you were to combine the sweet simplicity of lemonade with the flavorful complexity of iced tea? Well, that's exactly what golf great Arnold Palmer did in the late 1960s. Palmer himself preferred 2 or 3 parts of unsweetened tea to 1 part lemonade. But when mixed equal parts tea and lemonade, then you have yourself a half and half. An alcoholic version of the beverage, generally made with vodka, is often referred to as a John Daly. It's a refreshing combination that naturally translates well to the spiked version. Today, this iconic beverage is marketed and sold by most of the top-performing iced tea brands, including Arizona, Pure Leaf, Lipton, Gold Peak, Snapple, and many, many more. And we're about to try them all. Well, as many as I could find at grocery stores, mini marts, and elsewhere. And we're going to rank them from best to worst.
Can I get you something to drink?
You know what I would love? I'd love an Arnold Palmer.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Excuse me. Can I give you a drink order?
Sure.
I'll just have an iced tea.
An iced tea.
Yeah.
Okay.
And thanks
Arnold
again.
Palmer, of
Yeah,
course.
thank you.
You know what? Give me an Arnold Palmer instead of the iced tea.
Okay.
I always enjoy those, but it never occurs to me to order one.
What the fuck, Carmine?
Hey guys, Sick Myth here. Thank you for joining me in today's special video. So we're about to try 50 different kinds of half and half iced tea lemonade. So I've been prepping for this escapade for the past couple weeks. I've been to a dozen supermarkets, convenience stores. I've even ordered some of these products online just for this momentous occasion. So I really hope you enjoy it. Alright, so by now you've already seen the disclaimer on screen, but for good measure I'll just reiterate that this is not a paid advertisement, it's not sponsored content. I purchased all the products, just want to have some fun and the opinions and experiences do not reflect any affiliation with the product manufacturer. All right, so let's do this thing. I'm pretty thirsty. So I have some clear plastic cups, and I also have some oyster crackers, which I'm going to pour onto these cool lemon-themed plates I found. Yeah. Crackers will be to, kind of cleanse my palate in between. And then I'm going to critique and score each product on these categories: appearance, aroma, taste, balance, texture, aftertaste, drinkability, price, and branding. Then I'll give a final rating out of 10. So like if I say this is a 10 out of 10, drop what you're doing, go out and buy it, right? If I say it's a 0 out of 10, then, don't waste your time or money. All right, so let's begin with what I would consider the original, the one that probably started it all. The Arizona Arnold Palmer half and half. Now you see this one in the tall boy can here. It has the Lite, Lite branding. So we're talking 80 calories-ish. And then we also have the Diet Arizona Arnold Palmer, 10 calories. And then we also have the Strawberry half and half Arnold Palmer Arizona. So we got the originals going on here. So are you supposed to shake these? I don't know. We always shook these up when we would go to the mini mart as a kid. I don't know. I mean, at least I would. I'd always shake it up, and then it would, explode as soon as you cracked it open. So no, we're not going to shake this up. So all right, let's go ahead with classic Arnold Palmer half and half Light. All right, so pour it into a cup here just to get the full experience. And this is what we're going to do with each of these reviews. All right, and you'll kind of notice that this video segment, it's going to be a little chopped up. You're going to see me on camera, you're going to hear me. I'm going to be trying different things, but when I kind of edit everything down, you're welcome, because I don't think anybody wants to sit through like the next, hour or two, of me just drinking 50 half and half. So there's going to be some editing when it's all said and done. All right. Yeah, that's the original taste as I remember it. Was it always Arnold Palmer Light? I can't remember. I mean, wasn't there just like a regular, full sugar version at one point, or maybe this was always it? I'm not sure. Poured myself a tall glass there. Probably too much. Pretty good. All right, so the original Arnold Palmer Arizona is really good. Really, really good. So you guys will get all my numerical ratings and stuff later, toward the end of the video. Probably at the end of the video is when I'll kind of give you the scores. So I'm going to keep that a secret to keep you watching until the end. But yeah, really, really good. So that one gets high marks. Let's move on to Diet Arnold Palmer half and half Arizona. So let's give this one a pour. I'm going to get a new cup here. We like to do things, properly here on the Sick Myth channel. Okay. So here's some of the things that I'm kind of, judging my ratings on, as I mentioned a few moments ago. It's kind of like appearance, aroma. I'll be honest, the aroma of the Light half and half Arnold Palmer, did I lose my sense of smell or something? It smelled like nothing, but it tasted great. So, take that with a grain of salt. It is what it is. This one has a little more of a aroma. I'll mention that. So again, we're on the Diet half and half here. So let's give this one a shot. Definitely Diet. Certainly doesn't have as much sugary punch as the OG, as the original. But also very good, very refreshing. Oh, by the way, in between sampling these beverages, I am doing some oyster crackers. I failed to mention that in my last clip. So, just if anyone's spot checking me, I did have a handful of oyster crackers in between sips. All right, so now we're on to the strawberry Arnold Palmer. I think you guys get the point by now. We're on to the strawberry, which is, probably, it's the highest in sugar count among all three of these. So let's give this one a shot. Okay. Ooh. Smells fantastic. The other two really have like no real aroma that I'm getting. Maybe it's just me. Oh yeah. Very nice. Okay. So here's some of my takeaways from the Arizona Arnold Palmer tall boy cans that I think we've all probably had at one point in time, right? If not, get yourself one. They're all really good in their own unique kind of way. So I'm going to just start with some of my takeaways on the Lite. I know I said I was going to keep the scores until the end, but I'm already going back on that. So I'm giving this an 8 out of 10. Okay, and here's why. I feel like it's kind of a tried and true original in the half and half tea lemonade game. Super refreshing, affordable, iconic branding, right? You have the golf legend Arnold Palmer right there. You got his umbrella logo right over there. Some old photographs of Arnold Palmer in action. So really, really, really good stuff. 8 out of 10. For the diet, I actually prefer the branding on the diet can more so than I do on like what I'm going to call the original, the light can. I don't know why. Maybe because it's just brighter. The umbrella kind of stands out a little more. Just little nitpicky things that go on in my brain. And also you could see the sort of indentations of a golf ball right on the can. So I don't know, for some reason this can just, branding wise, speaks to me a little more. I wish maybe they would flip-flop them, but I do understand why this one, would be in a lighter can. They're calling it diet, right? So usually that's how that goes. This one's surprisingly good. I never had this before. I've had lots of Arizona iced teas. I grew up drinking these. I mean, they're just fantastic. They're cheap. They're available pretty much everywhere. They come in a ton of different flavors. The cans are huge. You get them ice cold. I mean, it's a no-brainer in the summer. But yeah, this one was really, really good. I'm going to leave it at that for now, but this one really surprised me. Really enjoyed this one. We tried all three Arizona Arnold Palmer half and half varieties that I could find. Each of them pretty good. All right, so what we're going to do next is we're going to just kind of randomize it. Just going to start going through the other 47 kinds of half and half tea that I have, and we're just going to try them at random. So same kind of rating scale. Once again, appearance, aroma, taste, balance, texture, aftertaste, drinkability, price, branding, overall experience and enjoyment, and then a final rating, 0 out of 10, 10 out of 10, 5 out of 10, so on and so forth. So here we go with more of just kind of grabbing them at random and giving them a shot. Okay, so on to the next one. I'm going to have my wife pick the next variety at random and just hand it to me, and we're going to go from there. So up next we have, thank you, Gold Peak Tea and Lemonade. Gold Peak Tea and Lemonade in a plastic bottle. So let's give her a shake. Get it into a cup here. Man, if I could open it, it'd be smooth sailing. Okay. There we go. Nice tea lemonade combo color. Smells great. I'm getting more lemonade than tea on this one. I'm trying not to be too, nitpicky here, but overall, pretty good. Pretty good. I would get this again. A lot of sugar, 160 calories. Yeah, so I would get it again. Probably not gonna rank very high, but it's not bad. So on to the next one. Okay, let's get another one. Thank you. Okay, so this one here is Montauk half and half in a large can. I'm glad you picked this one because I actually found this one on eBay. Yeah, this crazy video series here, the half and half challenge, whatever we're calling it. I was kind of on this quest to find every different variety of half and half tea that I could possibly get my hands on. And this is kind of the oddball in all 50 that I've been able to find. Bought this on eBay, so I'm going to give a shout out to the eBay seller, Golfopia. Pretty cool eBay store for all you golfers out there. This is available in a single can, or you could purchase it by the case. Now this is something I think you'd probably only find maybe in New York State, New England, Montauk half and half. I've never seen it. I live in Pennsylvania, so I've never seen it around here. That's why I bought it on eBay, because it was kind of a unique item to try. So we're going to give this one a shot now. And thanks again to Golfopia. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right, are we shaking this one? No, probably not. Contents under pressure. Probably best not to shake that one, right? Cool can. One of the things that we're kind of rating everything on here is branding. And that's a cool can. It looks more like a spiked variety. Maybe something you'd see at the six packs to go store. But yeah, this is, non-alcoholic, just half and half lemonade tea. Smells pretty good in the can. Let's give her a shot here. Ooh, that's a dark one. Okay, so this one has more of a tea, kind of tone versus like the tea lemonade combo, maybe like more so than the Gold Peak we just tried, which was a little more balanced in color, but I didn't really care for the taste of that one. So here we go with Montauk, half and half. It's pretty good. I would drink that again. It's very good. And by the way, these are all ice cold. They've been on ice all day. So this one is exceptionally cold, and you can't beat, nice cold drink on a hot summer day. So yeah, Montauk, that one's pretty good. On to the next one. Let's do some oyster crackers though, right? I know I'm going to get called out on that one. All right, so we're going to pick up the pace just a little bit here because I'm only 5 in, which means we have 45 more to go. And yeah, I just don't think anybody wants to sit through like hours and hours of this. So we're going to do some serious editing in post-production. Okay, ready for another one. Let's see what we got next. Totally random. We got 45 more varieties to go. We're just picking them at random. Oh, okay. Yeah. So this was available at Target. I found this at my local Target. It was hard to find. It wasn't, in the tea aisle. It wasn't in the coffee aisle. It was on an end cap. But I found it, and I was happy to find it. So this is Good and Gather Collabs Rodney Scott Black Tea and Lemonade. Rodney Scott, bringing new flavors from tastemakers to your table. I believe he's a famous pitmaster, chef extraordinaire. So looking forward to trying this one from Target. Good and Gather black tea lemonade. Let's give it a shot. So we are going to pick up the pace now. You're going to see me moving in fast motion in the next series of clips. Really hope you're enjoying the video so far. Let's get through the rest of them. Thanks, guys. So guys, I'm still working on the Liquid Death Dead Billionaire. I was really excited to try this one. It's unique. You know, I mean, Liquid Death sweetens their drinks, or at least this one is sweetened with agave nectar and stevia leaf extract. So, you know, it doesn't have that same punch as like a, 7-Eleven or a Milo's might. Being, full sugar. Almost fell off my chair. But I just wanted to mention at this stage in the video that I don't really drink sugared beverages to begin with. I prefer, diet or like zero sugar, or honestly, I'm addicted to sparkling water, seltzer water. So I would definitely get this one again. I just wanted to kind of, at this stage in the video, say, like, this one's pretty cool. I could probably do this one on a regular basis. So far, I can't really say that about any of the others I've tried. That's only because my preference is zero sugar, diet beverages, or just water. So some of these half and half iced tea lemonades that I tried, I don't know, were just kind of gimmicky in their branding or flavor of the product. And maybe that's on me. Maybe I was going into this trying a particular product, kind of anticipating it to remind me of like your typical Arnold Palmer half and half that you know and love. And, not every product should taste the same. it's good to have that variety, and it's really cool to see that different brands are putting their own twist on the half and half lemonade tea combo. So I just wanted to kind of mention that, throw that buzzword into this part of the video, that some of the varieties I sampled were just kind of gimmicky. Not misleading, just gimmicky. Guys, you'll want to stick around for the final rating of this one, the Galliker's 50/50 tea and lemonade. I'll just leave it at that for now, keep you in suspense, but yeah, please stick around. This was a good one. So at this stage in the challenge, I haven't rated any 0 out of 10. You may have seen 1 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Some are better than others. Just my opinion. If you enjoy half and half lemonade iced tea, I think they're all worth trying. Yeah, so I'll be honest, this one tasted like straight up vinegar. It's the only kombucha, tea, lemonade, half and half combination that I was able to find. For those that are unfamiliar, kombucha is a fermented tea beverage that contains probiotics. Many kombucha products are carbonated. This one certainly is. Definitely an acquired taste. There's a lot of kombucha that I've tried that I do enjoy, but again, an acquired taste. In all honesty, this is the one that kind of led me on this crazy quest. The sparkling ice tea and lemonade in the thin plastic bottle. I get them on Amazon in a 12-pack. It's about $16, $17. Sometimes it's on sale. Free shipping with Prime. It's just a really, really good, refreshing beverage. I drink them constantly when I'm out cutting the grass. Smells great, tastes great. It's carbonated. It's just really, really good. It's one of my favorite go-to drinks. You guys are going to see later in this video that I also review the sparkling ice tea and lemonade in a can, which contains 70 milligrams of caffeine. So yeah, you'll see that a little later on, but definitely check out sparkling ice tea and lemonade in the bottle, in the can. It's available on Amazon. It's hard to find in stores, but it is one of my favorites. All right, so here's kind of an unpopular opinion. I'm not a big fan of Brisk iced tea to begin with. Never really was. I drank a lot of it as a kid, but I always preferred Nestea in a can, ice cold. Coca-Cola discontinued Nestea back in the end of 2024. I believe Coke replaced Nestea with Fuse, but as far as I could tell, Fuse does not make a half and half variety. Otherwise, I would have acquired it for this challenge. But yeah, Pepsi and Lipton make Brisk tea. Never been a big fan. It kind of burns the throat and just kind of has this chemically fake sort of taste. Just my opinion. I'd like to give a quick shout out to Lancaster County Dairy, which is located inside the Reading Terminal Market in Philadelphia. I picked this one up when we were recently in Philly. We were shopping at the Reading Terminal. Lancaster County Dairy is known for definitely a colorful lineup of juices and flavored lemonades, fresh squeezed orange, lemon, grapefruit juice. They have a cranberry cooler, and they have a popular Victory Thirst Clincher, which is a mix of lemon, orange, and strawberry. So this one was really good and really unique. Yeah, so I'd just like to mention here, this is a Yerba mate tea lemonade that I was able to find. I think there's at least one other included in this challenge. For those that are unfamiliar, Yerba mate is an herbal tea. It's a traditional drink in Latin and South America. I've never tried it before. Wasn't a huge fan, just my opinion, but definitely worth trying. Really cool to see that they're doing tea, lemonade, half and half, Yerba mate, so give them a try. Yeah, shout out to Santa Cruz Organic half and half iced tea lemonade. This one was really good. It was hard to find, but I did track it down. It was at ShopRite. As I mentioned earlier, I did go to several grocery stores, mini marts, convenience stores, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's. So I did a little traveling for this video to acquire all 50 varieties. But yeah, Santa Cruz, very good. Give it a shot. Guys, we reached the finish line. We tried all 50. As you could tell, I'm pretty crashed out at this point, surrounded by all the empty cans and bottles that I had to later clean up. Be sure to check out the description for this video where you'll find the full list of 50 products that I reviewed. You'll see my ratings from best to worst. And if there's any varieties of half and half tea lemonade that I didn't review in this video, please leave a comment, let me know. I'll try to find it and give it a try. This was certainly a lot of fun. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Guys, I am tapped out. I have tried all 50 of these half and half lemonade teas. Wow. So here's a couple that I'm going to be saving for later. Okay, these are some that I decided I want to come back to. Not that a lot of the others are not, one that I would go back and drink again, but I kind of identified the Snapple Diet or Snapple Zero Sugar half and half lemonade tea as one that I would like drink daily. This is really good. Also, Wawa Diet half and half. As I mentioned earlier, I don't drink a lot of sugary beverages, so this was kind of out of the norm for me. I used to drink a lot of sugary beverages as a kid, but not so much these days. So I do prefer the diet or the zero sugar kind of varieties. So this one, fantastic. And here in Wilkes-Barre, we have a Wawa finally. So definitely gonna get back to Wawa and grab a couple of these. I think they're like 2 for $2 or 2 for $3 or something. So great deal. Great product, great taste. Also, the sparkling ice tea lemonade in the skinny plastic bottle. This one is just great. It's carbonated. Can't find it in stores. This is one that I always have to order online. I've ordered it before, so I have had this one before. I get it on Amazon in a 12-pack. I think it's maybe 16 or 17 bucks with shipping for free if you're a Prime member. So a little pricey for 12 bottles, but this is just great. I would definitely drink this daily, and it's 5 calories, so altogether pretty healthy. Okay, the winner for this challenge, if you will, Galliker's 50/50 tea lemonade. I got this at Sheetz. Fantastic. I mean, excellent color. Aroma is on point. Smells great. Tastes fantastic. Lots of sugar. Lots of calories. This one has a ton of sugar. It's not one that I would drink every day. This is kind of a special occasion sort of thing. But out of all 50, this is my top pick. This is the only one that I rated 10 out of 10. So, yeah, if you're a Sheetz customer, definitely get to Sheetz and get yourself some of these Galliker's products. I've had a couple of their other tea varieties. The lime tea is fantastic. They have a diet tea, which is really good too. And I don't know, I was just really impressed with this one. I gave it a 10 out of 10. None of the others scored a 10 out of 10. I gave many 9 out of 10. Some of them did not rank high, but you know, that's just based on my personal opinion. So thanks for joining me in this crazy tea lemonade challenge. And until the next one, stay safe. Thanks for watching. Peace.